As we begin Lent 2021, we all kind of know the rhythm of Lent. I give something up. I don't eat meat on Fridays. I might go to Stations of the Cross. I might go to morning mass or say an extra prayer. All those Lenten practices are great, but they're just the first step. And for my Lenten reflections this year, I want to focus on going deeper, to actually activate our discipleship, which is what not eating meat, saying extra prayers, not eating that cupcake, or giving up chocolate for Lent is meant to lay the foundation to get me to go deeper and to change my heart. Because let's be honest, changing our heart is not always an easy thing to do. And on this first week of Lent, I'd like to challenge us to go deeper, to activate our discipleship when it comes to living out the Lord's command. Love one another as I have loved you. We've all heard that before. We sing it in songs. We probably even can recite it from memory. But let's think about what Jesus is saying. Love one another as he has loved us. A selfless, unconditional love that we never merited, that we never deserved, and that we can never earn. The next time we find it difficult to love someone, let's think about how difficult we can be to love for other people. How maybe even for God, when we are persistent and stubborn in our sin, when despite all of his blessings to us, we keep turning away. But despite how difficult we may be to love, God continues to pour out his love generously and unconditionally. To love one another as Jesus loves us means no strings. It's not something people earn, they deserve, or they even ask for. It's simply unconditional love poured out like God has given to us. Now, we all know that's not easy, but yet Jesus has shown us how to do that. And maybe if we find it hard to love someone, that person that rubs us the wrong way, that person that's always cutting us down, that person that's like nails on a chalkboard for us, let's remember in humility that we may be that person for someone else. We may be very difficult to love without even realizing it. But despite that, God continues to shower his love upon us. Because love is not earned, love is not merited, love is freely given. And love is not a feeling. It doesn't mean I have to have warm and fuzzy feelings for the person in my heart. It means, as St. Thomas Aquinas once said, willing good for another. Love is concrete actions, despite what a person may do, say, or how they may treat us. As we begin this Lenten journey, let's all go deeper. Let's go that next step beyond just giving up that coffee or chocolate to really change what's on the inside. And on this first week of Lent, let's focus on taking more seriously and more real Jesus' command to love. Because if we can begin to open our hearts to love others, then we make more room for Christ and for one another, which is ultimately changing our hearts, which is what Lent is really all about.